The
weather forecast indicates that more than 20 counties across the country may face one of the heaviest rain seasons in decades, starting the month that is just about to end. And we have been told all counties. Indeed, as can be confirmed by governors and our regional commissioners present, several parts of the country are already receiving rains beyond usual quantities. This will intensify and extend up to early 2024. Some of the counties that have been identified as possible areas of El Nino include Siaya, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori, Kisii, Nyamira, Baringo, Uasin Gishu, Elgeyo Marakwet, Nandi, Kericho, Bungoma, Kakamega, Busia, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot, Vihiga, Laikipia, Murang'a, Nakuru, and Narok. As you may have noted, these counties are either in the Rift Valley or west of the Rift Valley. These regions are home to more than half of the country's population, which therefore means that with other hotspots identified across the country, El Nino will be devastating if we fail to plan properly. The English say, failing to plan is planning to fail. I don't think any of us in this room want to get caught up in that situation. Excellencies, distinguished guests, our children are preparing for national examinations while their parents are ready to harvest. The business community is crisscrossing the country in rebuilding the economy as the government implements massive infrastructure projects for better service delivery to the people. All these and more other undertakings will be interrupted. After a prolonged drought of almost 40 years.
Your Excellency, as a ministry, we have a team, a committee that we have put in place that is already working, and they have been working together with the county governments in terms of preparedness. But we have mapped out the key sectors that we need to work very closely with. And the first one is the Ministry of Water. As you heard from the director from Meteorological Department, is that we expect a lot of waterborne diseases, and cholera is one of the very key ones that we expect. And due to the broken water pipes and many other, the flooding, we expect that there will be a lot of movement, and therefore there is need for restoration of clean water. And we have a plan for ensuring that then during this period of time, we get water treatment tablets.
Right, elsewhere, ICT Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo has affirmed that the Kenya Kwanza administration is committed to media freedom and access to information. Speaking during the International Day for the Universal Access to Information celebrations in Kagio, Kirinyaga County, the CS said the government, through the Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, is keen to avail free Wi-Fi hotspots to the people and develop digital skills in the country. CS Owalo further stated that there will be new standards for transparency, inclusivity, and enhancing the citizens' ability to hold the government to account through harnessed technology.
So the right to information is envisaged, to access to information is envisaged in our constitution within the Lockean perspective, that no country can survive the turbulence of this world if it keeps setting up barriers to information.
Speaking of support to the counties and other government institutions in appreciating access to information, I wish to take this opportunity to announce that the State Department of Devolution has been working on a knowledge management strategy for counties, which is now ready to roll out. The department has also developed a knowledge management system which will be accessible to all counties, media fraternity, and the members of the public in general.
To ensure that each and every individual of each and every Kenyan, for that matter, accesses any sort of information from any government entity, depending on unfolding events from time to time. And as a ministry charged with the responsibility of executing that mandate, I want to reassure you once more that we remain alive to that, and we will ensure that members of the public have got the access to information as is stipulated in our 2010 constitutional dispensation.
An Interior PS, Dr. Raymond Omolo, says the government has put in place stringent measures to deal with terrorism. Speaking after a meeting with security team led by Deputy Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja in Kilifi County, Omolo said the Ministry of Interior is working with the community to trace any suspected terrorists. Kanja, on his part, has confirmed that peace and security has been restored in various parts of the coastal region despite the past terror attacks.
Crime has actually gone down, and I have encouraged these commanders here, from the regional police commander, Mr. Kemani, and always staff, to double their effort, because we know the importance of this coastal region. It's a tourist hub, and that is what makes the economy of this area tick.
Team, of course, we've ended up with a raft of proposals that we'll be implementing over the next 2 years. But the biggest takeaway is the role that the multi-agency plays in trying to address the threat of terrorism. So we are calling on every player within government, outside government, the elected leadership, particularly from the 2 regions, and also the citizens, wananchi themselves, because without wananchi, who actually are the biggest group that bears the brunt of terrorism.
As the government intensifies the fight against illicit brew in Mount Kenya region, authorities in Nanyuki have seized ethanol worth 500,000 shillings in Barguret, Kieni East, Nyeri County, that is believed to be used to prepare illicit brew. Speaking in Nanyuki, Laikipia, East Deputy County Commissioner Patrick Mule said that they conducted the crackdown following a tip-off from the public, adding that they confiscated about 7 gallons of ethanol. Mule has, however, cautioned residents against consuming ethanol, which he said is dangerous for human consumption. Now has affirmed that the Kenya Kwanza
tulipata tip from members of the public, tukaweza kwenda area inaitwa Bagwells, inaitwa Toll pande ya Nyeri, na tunaweza kunaza mitungi 7 ethanol ambayo inatumika kwa kutengeneza pombe. Na hii ajabu ni ya kwamba hii pombe inatengenezwa kwa urahisi kwa wananchi na wakaji wetu. Hii pombe ina madhara mengi sana. Hii ni ethanol, haina kipimo. Watu wanachanganya vile wanaona, na ni rahisi sana kujua mtu amekunywa hii pombe ambayo imemitiwa na ethanol, kwa sababu huwa inabadilisha sura. Unapata wengine wanatoa unafura uso. Kwa hivyo ningetaka kutoa wito kwa wananchi wetu, tujihadhari na ile pombe tunakunywa, na tukipata watu kama hawa, maana tunaambiwa hii ethanol inatoka pande ya Nakuru, ni vizuri tupashe maafisa wetu habari. Tumeweza kunaza kijana mmoja ambaye yeye alikuwa na bangi ambao kwa wakati huu hatujasema value yake, na ameletwa kwa kituo ya polisi ya Nanyuki.
Education stakeholders in Bucha South Sub-County, Kisii County now want recommendations on the competence-based curriculum CBC implemented. Speaking in Bugetange, a ward of South Bugirango constituency, the stakeholders claim the new education system will be more meaningful to the learners and the country if certain imperative measures are put in place. Bugetorio MCA, who is also a retired school principal, Ibrahim Machuki, claims the national government is not committed to the implementation of CBC.
Our government seems to be a bit reluctant in emphasizing the preschool education. That is the pre-unit, the nursery school we call it, or the PPP1, PP2. those ones I would propose that something should be done to employ qualified teachers and enough for each and every school. I want to appreciate that the Kenyan government have gone to the CPC curriculum. It's a good curriculum because it is child-oriented. It takes into consideration the talents and the needs of the child and even the abilities of the child. However, for us to realize a maximum potential from this kind of education, we need enough resources. Both the personnel resources, in terms of teachers, in terms of the technicians in the laboratories. We also need some resources in terms of lab equipment.
Let us implement. If they would be implemented, it will be well for all Kenyans.
I want to emphasize on the side of ECD. We don't have most schools like our school here, Umurwa. The learners who are ECD are using primary classrooms. We don't have a class here, ECD, and even national. So we want to say that if the county can just consider some schools such a facilities to facilitate them.
Rift Valley Regional Commissioner Abdi Hassan has directed the immediate eviction of the recent Mau forest encroachers in Masai Mau. Day-long meeting held at the Narok County Commissioner's office. Regional Commissioner expressed his disappointment by the unfortunate turn of events and accused some government officials within the region for engaging in the corrupt deals by letting encroachers back into the forest. In addition, an environmental group led by the chair, Nicholas Morero, have long expressed serious concern about the loss of forest cover and its wide-ranging negative impacts both nationally and internationally, including droughts, loss of livelihoods, and reduced access to basic environmental services such as clean water.
Tuko na maofisa kutoka County Government ya Narok, vile tuko na timu kutoka Kenya Water Towers, na mashirika mengine ya kiserikali ambayo yanahusika na mambo ya misitu. KFS tuko na wao, KWS tuko na wao, na madhumuni yetu haswa ilikuwa ni kuja kuangalia hali ya msitu wa Mau. Baadhi ya watu wameingia katika sehemu hiyo na kuharibu mazingira ambayo yako pale. Sijaona kiumbe chochote huko isipokuwa binadamu. Viumbe vingine vyote vimehama na tujua wamehama wameenda wapi. Miti imekatwa na adhari kubwa imeonekana pale. Tunataka watoke mara moja, kwa sababu kitu kitakachofuata baadaye itakuwa ni hatua ya kufurusha na tutakujua tunawapeleka wapi. Si kazi yetu, waliingia kwanza namna gani. Kwa hivyo kila mtu mahali alitoka aende.
Lakini naona kuna watu ambao wameingia ndani, na ningesema ni vizuri serikali ichukulie maanani, na wakati huu ningeomba pia Kenya Forest Service iweze kubadilisha askari kule, kwa sababu pia askari wanaweza kuwa akipewa pesa anatumika, na unajua wakishatumika kwa mambo ya pesa hakuna vile wanaweza zuia. Na ningeomba hata wananchi wale CFS huko na organizations zote wakuwe macho.
Now, family from dear Kirinyaga County could not hide their joy after their elderly father was released from prison after serving a 10-year jail term. Joseph Muridi Masharia was arrested, charged and convicted after he was found guilty of defilement and has been serving a 10-year jail term at Kirinyaga prison. However, he still insists that he was wrongly convicted.
Nilifungwa miaka 10. Kufungwa miaka 10 nikauliza apili. Apili nikasema nikaendelea naye ikanifunga maisha. Sasa nikakaa. Baadaye nikauliza apili nyingine. Ya kuuliza sasa hii maisha kutoka wapi. Nikaendelea na apili hiyo. Hiyo apili nikaendelea naye kama miezi 6. Mimi nakika tu. Na kitaalamu mimi naendelea nao mpaka siku ya mwisho nikapewa date ile nilipewa ikakosa. Sasa hiyo nikakaa hivyo. Sasa hii date ilikuja ya ilikuja Alhamisi, akasema sasa mzee enda nyumbani. Sasa tunazungumza nasema nimetoka jela King'ong'o, mama siko tena jela King'ong'o. Mimi nilikuja mpaka nyumbani. Sasa niko nyumbani. Nilishtakiwa na mashtaka ya Debailo. Sasa na mimi kuchagua leo mashtaka ya Debailo, sasa nilifunguliwa, sasa nienda kotini. Hiyo ni maneno nilimaliza. Nikasema hiyo maneno mimi hata au wapa Mungu.
Well, certainly time for them to enjoy as family. And the government has announced the inclusion of children in the community program aimed at empowering disadvantaged Kenyans across the country financially. According to the Principal Secretary, State Department for Social Protection and Senior Citizen Affairs, that is Joseph Muntari, a large number of children in Kenya have ended up in children's homes due to the lack of good education. In addition, Muntari said that the government is in the process of revising the children's law to ensure that children's rights are fully protected while asking parents to protect their children.
Let us take the responsibility of bringing up our loved ones.
Of the recent Mau forest
Let us not live. That's why we are coming up with the parenting policy, which is at a very high stage now. We want to make sure that we have up to an act. Make sure that we guide as a State Department. We want to take lead in guiding our people on the way forward of parenting.
The digital identification cards will be launched Monday next week. This as the government aims to digitize 5,000 government services. Speaking during an engagement with the media, PS State Department Immigration Julius Talk emphasized that the cards are not mandatory. Further, the PS has noted that they have conducted the required data protection assessments on the system that is to be used, following concerns from the civil societies and that the public participation had been conducted nationwide. The digital ID will be rolled out to newborns and those turning 18 first.
We have a second generation ID that is obviously the technology, and we are provided a more secure card in the third generation ID called Maisha card. So, as much as we may say there is an option, we recommend strongly to Kenyans that everybody have the third generation ID because of the security features, because of the convenience in use, because of inclusivity, because there are issues here we are trying to deal with that are very important. So we are saying that all Kenyans will require this third generation ID called Maisha card. So let's go to third generation. So I strongly propose and recommend to all Kenyans to upgrade their current second generation ID into the new technical savvy third generation ID. We say when you have a very robust system of identity, starting from Maisha number, then all challenges of vetting, all challenges of exclusivity will be a thing of the past. So we believe that this is an opportunity also for pastoral communities, those communities who feel they have been marginalized in the country, to get an opportunity to be included as part and parcel of the population of Kenya.
Now, the 2023 Nairobi Trade Fair will kick off tomorrow at the Jamhuri Park Exhibition and Conferencing Center, with this year's theme being promoting climate-smart agriculture and tailored initiatives for sustainability. This year's edition has attracted over 400 local and international exhibitors across various sections and sectors, including feed, livestock, as well as farm and dairy.
South County, Kisii County now wants
400,000. Very happy to announce that this year's Nairobi International Trade Fair has attracted over 400 local and international exhibitors across various sections, including trade, livestock, as well as farm and dairy. The Agricultural Society of Kenya, sir, is dedicated to aligning with the core pillars of the national government. In agriculture and trade, we promote technological innovations and information exchange within the agricultural and agribusiness sectors. In the realm of job creation, sir, our annual